welcome to the day 2. So practice SQL with me. Today we will see couple more practice questions so that you can get familiar with SQL day by day. So let's go to our questions list. Today we have a couple of questions. So one or two questions only. And while practicing these questions, we will talk about a very important concept, which is case sensitive and how the SQL works when you are using case sensitive letters or uppercase, lowercase, or camel case, or different cases while creating a table or inserting a records. How this will basically affect while retrieving the data. So let's jump into our SQL workbench. Let's create new query. This is new table. Don't know. This is a new SQL file. So let's say what is the question here. Write a SQL query to fetch the below details. So student who has scored 90 and details of the student who has passed appeared in PHY. Maybe it is a physics course, and name and the student only for all the student. So let's create a table with the student details. Now let's create table. What is that? Student name, student. The column says student ID, it is an integer type, and name. Okay, name is say varchar 50. I'll give length. Then what is there? Subject also varchar. We'll give for safer side 50 characters. What else is there? Marks again, it is an integer. Let's close it. Now let's check whether we can able to run successfully or not. So table is successfully created. Let's describe the table. Student. Okay, now see, if you people closely observe, so we have created a table name with the student. In the student, it is S is capital, but when I am writing table name with the student with S is a small case, so still we are getting a output. So and you can see, let's say describe and let's say student. Still we are getting output like in the describe it is like a title case and student is a uppercase table name. And let's find out different way. See, and is this work statement? Yes, it works. So what does it means is like, so SQL commands or syntax commands and table names are not case sensitive. We can use title case, uppercase, camel case, sentence case, any jumble format as. Still SQL will execute the statements. Okay. And for column names, so can we able to get a column names when it is not followed case? Okay, let us find out. Okay, now select. Now for to do that, let's insert couple of rows. Okay, so here we will take this much data. Okay, we'll paste here and let's run. So still it will show error, I guess. Okay, it is inserted, all the data is inserted. Let's say select star from student. Right, you got the information. Now let us check whether columns are case sensitive or not. Okay, now this is select is nothing but we want to select a particular data. So in the select also we can select a particular columns. Okay, so that is what here asked in the last C question. Name and subject only for the student, we have to select only name of the student and subject what is perceiving. Let's see how do you write that statement is select. What we need to select only name, comma, subject from the table. What is the table? Student, right? See only name and subject is selected. Now by this example, let's understand. While creating a table, we used column as a title case. Okay, but while we are fetching the information of the particular student and subject columns, we mentioned as a in lower case, but still uh, statement SQL statements is executed. That means, so column names are not case sensitive. That is a simple. So what is the conclusion? While creating or selecting or deleting, so the table names and column names and SQL query syntax names, that is reserved keywords, will not follow the case sensitive. We can use however we want. It is simple English. It will give the output for us. And let's say, so there is a couple more questions, couple more options we have to see. So students who have scored 90, so we have to filter. So we have to filter the data inside the table, the students who are got 90 scores only. Okay, so here for example, uh, we need to understand the concept about filtering. So we will talk about basic filtering today. Okay, in the upcoming classes we will discuss in depth about filterings and classes. Here today we are going to see what is where class. So basically where, so understand in a simple English. So you need to find out about your parent or your friend or what he is doing and where he is. What you'll ask, where are you my friend, or where are you Ram, where are you Krishna, or something like that. He will tell uh, uh, I am here. Okay, so like that we gonna use this where condition to fetch the specific details. How we gonna do it? Okay, select star from student what is the condition? Who has scored 90? That means what is the scores column here? Let's only run this command, see what is the scores. Scores means marks. So select where a marks equal to is 90. Let's find out whether we'll get a right answer or not. Now see, we have filter only the students who got scored 90 marks, right? So we have solved the this question A. And let's see question B, details of the students who has appeared in PHY. Okay, so here we need to find out the students who have opted the course like a physics, like same query only, we just need to make a small change. Okay, here not a marks, it is like subject we have to fetch. And let's say it is like here one more catch you need to understand. If I don't follow the case while fetching the records, okay, and I think it will not, it will show error because since it is string, okay, we have to mention in the double quotes or a single quotes, and still it shows a error. Why, I will tell you. Oh, it is came, okay, it came, but actually what will happen, the records will follow the case sensitivity. You have to, let's say, I don't know why it is not showing here. Let's execute. Still it is showing like this. Okay, fine. This also we have solved. But in the real time, this records will follow the case sensitivity. Keep in remember. Okay. Now this question is solved. Okay. Now coming to the next question, write a SQL query to fetch the records of employee who are from HR department, right? Now we want to create a table, but let's say uh, create a table employees and the columns are department ID as int and department name is var 50. Okay, employee name var 50. Okay, and what is the column, another column, salary, final column is salary is okay, not salary is integer, right? I'm making a mistake, right? Now all the columns we entered. Now let's create a table. Okay, now employee table got created. Now we need to insert the data into the table. Create a table. So okay, here it is a department table, so we made a mistake. So let's drop employees table. So, and one more thing, when you are working in a real-time scenario, okay, if the any business analyst or any backend engineer or front-end engineer, they ask you to create a table on a specific name, on a specific sequence, and a specific column names, so you have to follow the same hierarchy and the same thing, because when you the fresher, what you do as a department they create, so they said department, so I created a employee table, right? employees table, but this share the sheet, business analyst they share the sheet of a department table, and this is used by 10 different teams, and you have created the table. You informed that business analyst saying that I have created the table what you have assigned to me. But in the real time, in the scenario, what they a business analyst assumed that they have created the table of department, but what you have created employee. But this will create a big issue. So that is where you have to see the requirement first and understand and create as it is what they have asked. So let me drop this employee table, drop employees. Okay. Mm, drop table employees, this is the keyword. Mm. Oh, something or more. Okay, we have dropped the employee tables. Okay, we'll talk about what is drop table, how to delete tables from database, all these things in the upcoming practice sessions. Now it is a department table. So what is that? We have followed the department ID and department name and employee name and salary. So we have followed the same thing. Okay, this is the good practice. Now table got created. Now we have to insert the data. So already we have a data here. Let's insert it. Okay, now insert. Okay, insert into data. Some mistake is here. Let's see. One HR, department ID, department name. A, why it is showing here? SQL not one table. Okay, let's see again. Here we did a mistake. What is that? We just created a table name with the DEP department, but here DEPT department. So this is again one more mistake, uh, spell mistake. Just look in, just cross verify whenever you are creating. Let me create like this. Now created. Now let's drop the table of DAP. Okay, created. Now insert the data. Our data is got inserted. Now what is the ask here? So ask here is just write an SQL query to fetch the records of employees who are from HR department. The only one scenario. So for that what we have to do? We have to select star from, what is the table? Table name is department, where DEPT department name equals to HR, right? Simple. We have a 3 employees who are belong to the HR department, and for example I just want employee name. I just want, in this scenario, let's say we don't want IDs, we just want department name, employee name and salary. So but here see, first employee department is coming and employee name is coming and salary is coming. What I want to do, I want to display first employee name and what is department and what is the salary for that particular person. How I can do? Let's say select, first I want employee name, then what I want, department name, then final column will be salary from, what is the table is department, and what is the condition, where department department name equal to HR, right? Now let's see what we get on output. See, we have sorted the data on employee name or employee department name and salary with the condition whose department is HR. That is the simple, and this is what today's we practiced. So I hope you guys understand how I have practiced to understand the different ways of creating a table and different ways we can fetch the data, basic scenarios, and we understood. So creating a table and table names and columns names and SQL query reserved keywords are not case sensitive, we can use however we want. That's it. Thank you for the day, guys.